When lonely days turn to lonely nights and take a trip to the city lights and you take the long way home, you sometimes, partake in alternate realities. So welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin. I'm Maestro.
I'm Nebbles.
I'm Ben.
So, Pikmin is notable for a couple of things. There are a couple of alternate endings you can get. This first one is, well...
Oh boy, I'm ready.
Oh. Ooh.
That ship looks fine. It'll fly.
Those adjacent electric sparks are worrisome. Oh,
Look at
bye,
the Pikmin,
Pikmin.
they're like, oh,
bye. Bye, Daddy Olimar.
no! Come back! One of them's probably thinking, he's gonna die, and they're like, yeah.
Well, he's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! I believe in him!
Yeah, he's going. Ooh!
Oh! Oh!
Alright, he just died. Alright.
Wow.
Did they harvest his corpse? Oh my god, they're harvesting his corpse!
No, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Sacrifice! Sacrifice!
No! I'm scared. No!
One of us! One of us!
Nightmare fuel.
He has been accepted into the hive mind!
So that was the bad ending. Now, as I was previously mentioned during the playthrough, it is possible to complete the game without necessarily getting every single ship part. So let's see what happens if we get mostly all of them.
I'm still not over that bad ending. He just accepted he's accepted into the alien hive mind. It's great.
Well, it's not swerving as much. Oh. So far, so good.
Yeah. He's flying through space.
I mean, it's certainly happy music.
Yeah. Hi, Pikmin.
But now let's go ahead and finish this off the right way.
Alright. Dawn of the final day. 24 hours remain.
Day 12, one part remains. I think it's time we take on our final trial of the game.
Let's go. this music isn't ominous
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, it's definitely the creepiest thing I've heard so far.
Yeah, welcome to the final trial. This will test your abilities as both a leader, a planner, a strategist, as well as just being competent at this game's mechanics.
Hopefully you're all of those.
Hopefully, we're wasting no time though, so we're gonna go ahead and take out pretty much everything and get started, because we have a number of obstacles in our way. Here we got a bridge that's on the other side of it is already a stone wall, but yellow Pikmin can't swim, so we got to go ahead and get these blue guys to clear the bridge.
I see some fire.
Oh yeah, there's fire.
But I mean, it would make sense for them to throw everything at you. It's a final area.
So we're getting 10 of the reds, and just there's fire, all right.
Oh my goodness, yeah, there's a row of fire. The music is like this weird mix of like whimsical yet foreboding.
Yeah, like there's all the happy stuff is in the compound feeling, and then you've got this like dun 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 doublet stuff. It's all creepy.
Yeah, it's definitely the most dynamic piece in the entire game. And for whatever reason, that guy's just not grabbing a bomb rock.
He's tired of the violence. He wants to end. He's a pacifist. He's like, I want to go home.
So as you can tell, there's these first couple obstacles are pretty straightforward, and we do have a couple more messages to get through. Yay! So this next one, I'm assuming is supposed to happen later in the game. It's quite pessimistic though. At this point, I no longer care what happens. Surely, not even a last-minute push can guarantee my success. Now that I think about it, my wife always said that I gave up too easily. What does she know anyway? When did she become a licensed psychiatrist? Now I am upset. I guess I'll just go to bed early tonight.
Jeez.
What a drama queen.
So, here we are trading in the blues for some more reds. Reds being the strongest Pikmin type in this game, they're going to be the most useful. Just making sure we don't have any dawdlers behind. So they're going to go ahead and work on that half of the bridge. We're going to take these 10 guys, because on the other side of this bridge, we do have a cardboard box.
Did you look at that?
So while we're waiting for that to go on, another message. I suppose I have done well to get by without much motivation. I have made it this far without any hope. I must do all that I can with what time I have remaining. Vigilance, Olimar, vigilance.
Damn, Olimar.
So, whenever you are on the last day, be it collecting the last ship part or reaching day 30, there is not a typical end-of-day message because it just goes right into that final cutscene. So, here's a couple of messages that are in the game's files, but you don't actually see them.
Interesting.
I have finally recovered all 30 parts of my ship, and succeeded in escaping this strange world. To think that all the times I almost gave up hope. On the now distant surface, the brave Pikmin that aided me in my perilous quest are running about as if I had never come. Will our paths ever cross again? At any rate, I can finally return to my home world. I feel relief, of course, but also a certain sadness. I can't exactly say. Perhaps I am just thinking of the long journey through space that still lies before me. This time I shall set my ship's navigation system so that I encounter no more meteors. and I shall enjoy a long, relaxed sleep. I shan't forgive you, Pikmin. So,
Oh, cool.
just giving our Pikmin one last flower up, arming our handful of yellow Pikmin that we have here. And while we're getting ready for the final push, there is just one more message I want to read. Again, this never appears in game, but judged based on the message, I have to believe that it occurs only if you succeed, or rather, if you fail on the final day. It's very short, very somber. I am so very tired. So now the bomb rocks here in this area are kind of interesting because they tend to manifest out of thin air.
Yeah. I still have a little like "Yay!" when they pick up the bomb rocks. It's such a cute noise.
Yeah.
We're gonna destroy!
It's like, woo, we get to blow things up.
Yay!
Oh, they're gonna get to blow something up, all right.
Is
So
it
as
that
you
thing?
can see, there's kind of an inconspicuous mound here in the center of this arena-type place.
I don't think that's nothing important. Not at all.
Nah. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw a Pikmin at it.
Alright, let's go.
I mean, it says there's a part there. Maybe that's the part. I don't know.
That's a
Space-
weird ship. Hard, but alright.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice! Sacrifice! Oh, he's ugly.
That's a big bug.
Say hello to the Emperor of Bulblax, the final boss of the game, and by far the most fearsome and most dangerous. It's got a shit
You
ton of
say
health.
this as you're wailing on him.
It's got a shit ton of health. It's massive in size, and it can just eat all of your Pikmin in a single gulp.
A hungry boy.
So what we're gonna do is gonna give it some bait. As you saw when we first provoked it, it made a move to swallow up the handful of yellow Pikmin that were carrying bomb rocks. However, by recalling them in time, it will drop them, triggering them, allowing the Emperor Bulblax to try eating them. They explode in his face and stun him for a period of time. The more bomb rocks you use, the longer the stun period. However, it appears that in this first cycle we were not able to deal enough damage, so we gotta try again. So this thing has two primary forms of attack. The first one is to simply eat your Pikmin. The other is to jump up into the air and squish them.
Delicious bombs. I can't wait to
They-
bomb some Dodongos.
So as you can see, using only a handful of bombs, he was stunned for a much shorter period than the first time around. But this is a no-death run, so we can't really afford to take any chances. Yeah, there's a bit of waiting because he kind of just wanders about doing his own thing.
I offer my body as a sacrifice.
It is a better alternative to, not dying.
Right.
Attack!
Alright, he's in the red.
Getting close.
Alright. So not quite, but one more volley should do it.
Yep. I just love the just dramatic shift in music between, you know, like his theme and this like little whimsical forest tune. Like this sounds like I'm going on like a trek through the journey with my mystical elf friends.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that's what the Pikmin are, yeah?
Yeah, honestly.
No, they're more like gnomes.
Yeah, but yeah, mystical fantasy friends, whatever. But the point stands.
Yeah.
Alright, this should do it.
E finito.
And he barfs out apart.
And a really big cloud of fumes.
He was like having a seizure in the background. The people were like, "Yay!"
His last part was a piggy pig.
Oh, Olimar.
I should have known it was something pointless.
So we're gonna have some victory fireworks.
Woohoo!
Yay! I'm just saying these just because.
Oh yeah. To the victor goes the spoils.
Yeah.
And fun fact, if you do attempt to rest a little bit, the Pikmin will attempt to carry you, presumably to an onion, which,
Sacrifice! Sacrifice!
See, I think
Become
what really
one of
happened.
the hive mind!
I think what really happened at the 28's part ending was it would have worked, but they sabotaged your ship just enough so it wouldn't work.
Yeah. You know, you have to become one with the alien hive mind.
I guess we'll never know, because that's it. We did it. We
Don't leave us.
One of us! One of us! And he just looks at the Pikmin and he's like, "Bye, I'm out, peace."
yeah, pretty much.
You guys can survive on your own, right? I killed the big bad, you guys are fine.
I mean, they pretty much own the whole ecosystem now, so got Olimar
Yeah.
to do all the dirty work for them.
My city now! Where are you going?
Oh, they're saying goodbye.
Dad, don't leave us! Kill it! Hurt her! Hurt her! And so, Olimar taught the most important lesson of all, how to kill a man.
Oh, what's this?
They're following us! Oh my god, there's a lot of them! Green onions, purple, pink, we didn't see those colors.
Bon voyage. So, here we are.
Yeah,
Nicely
we
done.
did it.
30 parts, 12 days, 0 deaths.
Very nice.
Nice.
And here we have the list of all the parts. The 5 ones in blues are the parts that are not necessary to complete the game.
You mean he doesn't need the massage machine to leave?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Or the money?
I do want to go and point out that both of the gems, the Sagittarius and the Libra, are considered essential parts for takeoff. Them being gifts from Olimar's children, that means that he would rather die than leave without them.
Wow.
So that's Pikmin. I mean, it's happy memories of smashing straight into a meteor, crashing to a foreign planet.
Yeah, happy memories. That one person on the UFO design. What an important job.
There's Olimar getting smacked in the face by an onion.
Look at all the murder.
But that's not quite it. For collecting all parts, we get some cheesecake! Woo!
I love cheesecake.
Yep, so we have an enemy crawl screen. Cool. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Goes through all the creatures and all the horrible ways you could die to them.
Oh, I hate this one.
Such a jaunty tune, though.
Yeah. I mean, the music for this game is excellent. Look how like despaired that bread bug looks. He's like, why am I here? Just end me already.
No! No!
The less said about these, the better.
Those are fun.
The burrowing regrets, that's what I like to call them. Because you regret interacting with them.
Not supposed to look at the camera. God, fucking amateurs. Goddamn extras.
Listen, they weren't being paid very well. They just wanted to get their paycheck and leave. The little Pikmin ghost in the background.
Ah! It's just Olimar fucking up left and right.
That Pikmin being tossed midair was like, help me. I keep screaming, but God doesn't hear me. Just letting those Pikmin be carried away. Just like, okay, this is our fate now, I guess.
Pikmin chanting.
What beautiful, beautiful voices they have.
The game looks really different when you angle the camera from like a 30-degree angle.
Yeah, it does.
Ah!
Cool. I like this.
No, it's this guy. Yeah, it definitely would have been a much different game if you had to play like this, because then you get a real sense for the kind of scale a lot of these creatures are supposed to
Yeah,
be. But when you're
definitely.
looking at a top-down angle, you know, that makes it more manageable, but it loses a lot of its immediate danger factor.
Mm-hmm. Good old Pelt Posey.
It's a good note. Ah, our good old friend, the Smoky Prog.
It's a fucking creature from the Black Lagoon.
I don't think it's the
Oh,
creature
boy.
from the Black Lagoon. I think it is the Black Lagoon.
Most likely, yes.
And there's your vocab word of the day.
Defatigable.
It'll be on.
You
It'll be on the test.
An interesting thing to note during this creature credits is that some of them are in places that they don't spawn in the final game, as well as some ship parts that seem to be in the wrong location, which leads me to believe that this was created earlier in the development cycle. But that's it. That's the end of that, and well.
The end.
Beautiful.
The happy end.
Happy! Yay! Good job, everyone.
That was good.
And that's Pikmin, ladies and gentlemen. So, as always, we're going to go ahead and round this off with some final thoughts. Some of you here joining me have some experience with this game. Others don't. So let's go ahead and start with you, Ben, seeing as how you know absolutely nothing about Pikmin.
Well, I mean, I like things being full circle. I rented this game for a day, like when I was 10 or whenever it came out, and I couldn't get past the first area, and so I went straight back to Blockbuster. Rest in peace, Blockbuster. Yeah, that was the punch. But yeah, it's nice kind of seeing the things I missed out on, and like I think being my age now, I think there's some things I wouldn't have been able to appreciate then. Like I like the little bits of lore, like all the different things that Olimar might say in his journals, depending on how you're doing. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I think it's a very deep game, and you'll get what you're hoping to get out of it, depending the effort you put into it. And I think that's a good sign of a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well said. What about you, Miss Nebbles?
I mean, I've watched like other playthroughs of the series, so I'm familiar with it. But like I do agree with what Ben said about like having the extra little tidbits of dialogue change depending on your actions. I always appreciate when games do that. I feel like it sort of merits like another playthrough or looking up the extra stuff, and then you see that there's more to the game than just what's on the surface.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think it adds a lot because depending on how you do, you might get a different sort of reaction from Olimar, at least with his end of day monologues. Because even so, like even after the handful I read off during the last two episodes, it is, there's tons of dialogue things that pop up here. I mean, and they range from anything from just simple information like collecting pellets to different sort of reactions he says whenever you encounter a certain type of creature. Even just things that just kind of fill in the world that Olimar exists in. Like, so there's a message here where he talks about his daughter. My daughter, who was always so sweet in her youth, has become so precocious lately. I can only imagine how many headaches she has caused her mother in my absence. With her parentage, I am certain she will grow into a beautiful woman. Still, as a father, a daughter's beauty is a seed that blooms nothing but worry.
Amazing. Truly.
Yeah, this game is, as Ben said, you will get out of it what you put into it. And because its core mechanics are so simple, there is a lot of opportunity for you to play it however you want.
Right.
I mean, and I think that's just a testament to Miyamoto, this being one of his many, many franchises he started. Because the concept is very simple. You grow Pikmin, you use them to take on creatures, recover your parts. That's it. Like, it's just that simple cycle. I mean, it doesn't get more basic than that, except for maybe running left and jumping. Or sorry, running right, rather.
Yeah, I've already, talked about how much I like the music and that Pikmin are cute.
Yeah. I like the few times, like, you can hear the background music in the credits, especially, like, doing Pikmin chants. It's kind of cute and cool.
Oh, well, if you want to talk about Pikmin chants, some of you might know this, others might not, however. There was a legitimate single that was put out in promotion of Pikmin.
Oh boy! Probably some crazy
so
Japanese
talented.
TV ad, I bet.
Yeah, it was made by a band, an artist known as Strawberry Flower. As far as I can tell, this is the only thing they ever did, so it was probably something that was made by Nintendo specifically for the single. But forgive me if I butcher the name of it. The single is called Aino Uta. And
we've all heard that from Smash.
yeah. No, so it has been appeared in every single Smash Brothers game since Brawl and Smash Wii U 3DS. Song because I didn't want to depress the shit out of you guys.
Well, you already did, so good job.
Oh yeah, no, that's the wonderful thing about this game. It is very depressing.
I'm so very tired.
My favorite.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Olimar comes to terms with his crippling depression.
I mean, like, I will say this, that final message, despite it never appearing in the game, I did not know it existed until I was preparing for this Let's Play. Um, because you know me, I like to do a lot of research, so I had things to talk about, either in
Mhm.
terms of development or just little tidbits about the game itself. And I came across that, and it is probably it's not in the game proper, mind you. There is no way for you to actually access it during a normal playthrough. But it is so absolutely bone chilling in both its brevity and its implication. Because like I said, it while it does not appear in the game, it appears to only it was originally purposed to appear during the final day, the end of day 30, assuming you did not collect the 25 necessary ship parts to take off at the end. I am so very tired. I did not know this existed until I prepared for this Let's Play. I know now. Honestly, that's one of the scariest things I have ever experienced in playing any video game.
Wow.
Because it is such a profound sentiment that I don't think people can really fully appreciate exactly what it means. Because this is a man who, for 30 days, was fighting for his very survival, and at the very end of it, he's just resigned to his fate.
Hmm. Nothing like the futility of just accepting your fate.
Yeah. Seeing death as a way out of all his misery, or something like that.
Hmm. So how about that immortality, huh?
Mm.
Yeah, leave it to Nintendo to have all these just subtle, emotional, what's the word I'm looking for? Anvils that they bring out in their games. Because
Yeah.
I mean, on the surface, I mean, sure, yeah, it's sad whenever a Pikmin die, but at the end of the day, it's little flower creatures that go around. You explore this world, a Nintendo game.
Right.
But they always manage to sneak in these just heartbreaking and truly terrifying moments that are, and they're not like it's an overt, thing like horror games or survival games, thrillers
Yeah.
that intentionally want to evoke that from you. It is very
Right.
subtle that as a child I don't think you fully appreciate, but as an adult, like that is a legitimate fear people fear, or feel rather. It is. It's not for the faint of heart. I mean, yeah, if you have a fear of bugs, this game isn't for you, unless you want that catharsis of just obliterating them. But once you start digging, it's really depressing.
There's a lot of games that I've discovered like that, and I'll save all that talk just in case they're ever, Let's Played on this channel in the future. Because there's a lot of games that I've gone through. Then, I play it a second time, or I sit back and digest what I've just played. I'm like, shit, that's sad.
Yeah. I mean, I bet you guys weren't expecting that when you agreed to jump on for this Let's Play.
No.
No.
But I mean, I'm weird and I like depressing things in my video games, so I'm just like, oh, this is fun. This is fun.
Yeah, it gives it a little soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Nebbles, you said at the beginning that your only experience with this was via other people's Let's Plays. You never played it yourself.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so in your experience in that, you didn't you weren't prepared for just how deep I was willing to go.
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, the Let's Plays I watched, Pikmin 1 and 2 were done by obviously by another channel, and they're like just casual, a silly LP where they were, there wasn't a 12-day feat. And then I watched someone else do a Let's Play of Pikmin 3.
Definitely. This is one of those games that, if you are just wanting to play through it and not have any worries, you can do that. If you don't want to succumb to the guilt of losing a Pikmin, you can do that.
Because when a Pikmin dies, and you just see that little soul just float up into the air, you just stare at your TV screen so sadly. You're just like, okay, I guess this happened.
Yeah, so as I said before, my most efficient playthrough of this game was 9 days, but there were sacrifices that had to be made in order to obtain that. The current most optimal run of the game takes only 6 days, which, like I said before, it's just dazzling to watch somebody do that. So I recommend looking
I need
up
to go watch
speedruns
that.
sometime.
I will do that in my spare time. I love speedruns.
But with that, I mean, Pikmin was a launch title for the GameCube, and I don't think Miyamoto realized it at the time, but he created one of probably the best games of all time. I mean, yeah, it is an RTS, and that is kind of niche-y in its own regard, but it is a fantastically well-designed game. I mean, sure, there are some bugs and glitches here, but like at the core of it all,
What game doesn't have? I mean, what game doesn't have that at this point, though?
yeah, I'm looking at you, Sunshine.
the less said about Sunshine, the better.
You can't play competitive Melee without knowing a few glitches.
I feel like after the LP, I just don't want to touch Sunshine ever again. I'll inflict Sunshine on someone else, and I'll just sit back with a drink in my hand and be like, you do this, I'm not touching it.
Yeah, but I am glad that I was able to finally get around to playing Pikmin for you guys, because this was actually my third attempt trying to record this game, because for whatever reason, I either got stuck. Again, attempting a no-death run is very tricky to do if you don't know what you're doing, and even though I've been playing this game for over 10 years now, it's still not an easy feat because I just don't have the kind of time to sit down and learn all the minutia about the game, like in terms of playing it. But I am glad I finally was able to do this for you, and it did turn out as well as it did. And I don't think you guys realize exactly how much went into putting this LP together, because there was a lot of information to parse through and make sure I got it in there. And I think there might even be stuff I missed. But with that, I think we can go ahead and say goodbye to Pikmin, for now at least. We might see it again in the future, stream or something. But that's going to be the end of this LP, and I'll just go ahead and leave it off with, yes, there will be a Pikmin 2 Let's Play, as well as a Pikmin 3 Let's Play.
Ooh, I kind of want to see 3.
So look forward to that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I don't know exactly when theirs are going to come about. I am currently working on Pikmin 2, so hopefully by the time these videos go up, you won't have to wait that long for it. But
Hopefully.
This is Ron Fairlines. Who am I kidding? Nothing ever ends up on time here, right? Why? What marathon? What? I didn't say anything. Yeah, it's alright.
What was that?
So, with that, that's going to do it for Pikmin 1. Be on the lookout for Pikmin 2 and also Pikmin 3, which I want to go ahead and give a little teaser. I have yet to play Pikmin 3. I know it has been out for about 5 years now. Yes,
it's okay. There's other games that have been out for years, and I've barely touched them, so you're not alone in that factor.
Yeah, no, Pikmin 3 is sitting right here on my shelf, still in its original wrapping.
Wow.
And it has been a chore not to crack it open all this time because I really do adore the Pikmin series. I do think it is second only to Mario in my eyes. So take for that what you will. But Pikmin 3, by its very nature, will be a blind Let's Play, and with any luck, a live Let's Play.
Cool.
Oh boy.
So, if you are interested in really seeing Maestro fuck up and just kill a lot of Pikmin,
yeah,
that's probably going to be the LP for you. But with that, I think we're going to go ahead and sign off here. I'm Maestro.
I'm Nebbles.
I'm Ben.
Good night.
Good night.
Accept yourself into the Pikmin hive mind.
Good night, everybody.